We're going to talk about pickling right now, and Kelly's over here. Check this out. From the Agrarian Collective. How you doing, Kelly?
I'm great, thanks. How are you today?
You got 3 names. Is the last one Potts?
It is.
I got one of them right. All right, we're doing pretty good. Okay, so pickling. So this is the time of year when you go out in the garden, you got all these cucumbers lined up, all this different kind of stuff. What are you going to do with it? You can't eat it all at once.
Right, you can't eat it all at once. And so rather than doing a long pickle process, we're just going to do a quick pickle, which you don't have to worry about your acid, you don't have to worry about your pH level. You just kind of go for it, and they're going to last in your refrigerator for about 30 days.
You just said this is a non-intimidating way to do this.
That's right.
And anyone can do it.
That's right.
Okay, show me how.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to toast the spices. We've got some black pepper, whole black pepper.
And why do you toast spices?
You know, when you toast them, it really helps bring out the oils and the flavors. So for this particular one, we're going to use mustard.
You want me to turn the heat on for you?
Oh, sure.
I'm really good at that.
So we're going to use black pepper, mustard, and coriander for this. And this is where we're going to toast it. It doesn't take too long. Just you're going to start to smell it. We're going to put it on high, so it shouldn't take too long. And then while that's toasting, we're going to get our cider vinegar ready for this particular recipe. One of my tips that I like to recommend is that you use a really good quality vinegar versus using more of an industrial vinegar.
Okay, so we use this. This is it's cloudy too, right?
Yeah, this is an unfiltered apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
But really, whatever vinegar you're using is really going to alter and change the flavor of the pickle.
So that's sort of the real background.
Yeah, and it's also what helps preserve the fruit or the vegetable.
And you can really smell these herbs, these spices now.
Yeah, they're really starting to toast up. All those flavors are coming out. So
There's
now,
coriander and pepper in there, right?
and a little mustard seed.
A little mustard seed. Okay, I'll get out of your way.
Yeah, no, we're great. So this is just going to toast up for a little bit longer. You can start to really smell it coming out. I'm going to turn it down.
I like that vinegar.
bit.
It smells a little bit like old socks.
So we're gonna do that.
You're right. That did get hot in a hurry.
Another tip I like to recommend is don't put your head over the vinegar.
Oh my goodness, that'd knock your head back, won't it?
Yeah, it really will. I've done it accidentally and been crying from it.
I got
So-
vinegar whiplash from that.
Yep.
Snaps your head back.
It's definitely something I recommend.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add a little more vinegar, and then we're gonna add some water, about 3/4 of a cup of water.
Boy, you know, it's funny, you can smell that. So all those smells and flavors, they go right into the vegetable.
That's right, and that's really what helps preserve it and bring out some nice flavors. They're great with barbecued meats in the summertime. They're great to add a little pop to a salad or maybe a nice wrap.
Okay.
So we're gonna add a little bit of sugar to this recipe. And then we're also gonna add some kosher salt, which is another thing that I like to talk to my students about. Really use kosher salt versus a normal table salt or sea salt. They have different additives and minerals.
Iodine.
That's right, and it's not helpful. It makes a cloudy brine and can really make it a little bitter. So
You don't want a cloudy brine.
you don't want a cloudy brine, that's right. So now we're gonna add just a little kosher salt.
And the salt, there's a sweetness in this already from the vinegar, right?
The sweetness for a little bit from the vinegar, and then we added a little bit of sugar that helps counterbalance, and a little bit of salt, which is another preservative.
Okay.
So this is gonna come up to a quick boil.
Hey, what is this agrarian, what's it say, Agrarian Collective?
Yeah, we are a mobile lifestyle and cooking school. So what I like to say is we teach the lineage of the table. We connect the dots between the garden, the pantry, the kitchen, and the table.
Where do I find you guys?
We are all over town because we're mobile. So we do classes at the Cleveland Flea. I have a series we do with Edible Cleveland, and then I do private workshops and catering.
Oh, so I can call you and you, like I have a bunch of friends who want to do this, you can come teach us.
That's right. And we have a mobile kitchen that we take outside, and we go to different farms and do classes at the farm. So this is about ready. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to toss these right here with a little bit of the red onions that I already had prepared.
Okay.
And these are a Kirby cucumber.
It's a nice little cucumber.
Yeah, they're thin-skinned, not very much seed. They're really ideal for a pickling, but you can use really any kind you'd like. So we're just going to pack these right in here.
We're about 30 seconds out, so I'm gonna put these out here where we can see them.
Sure.
So, is what you're putting in here, is that what we see in this jar out here?
That's right.
So this one, sorry to move this on you boys.
Yeah.
There it is out there. That's this right next to it. And how long does it have to be in there after you put all the stuff in there?
You can, up to about 30 days. You can start eating them within an hour, but I recommend the next day.
The next day, and then they'll keep for 30 days.
Yep, in your refrigerator, so there's no need to do anything in particular.
And after 30 days?
And then you pour this over.
Okay, I'm gonna jump back because I can tell. Oh, you're a professional.
And then the only other thing I recommend is that you use, for these type of pickles, use a clasp jar like this. Makes it
Okay.
really easy to get in and out of.
Okay, you're going to be at the Cleveland Flea 9 to 5 o'clock on Saturday. That's August 9th. That's this week. 3615 Superior Avenue. That's in Cleveland. Check it out. Kelly, you're great.
Thank you so much.
Agrarian Collective, and I think